The weather was far too beautiful for Moomin Papa to concentrate on writing his memoirs, so he went for a walk instead.
Good morning, Mr. Hamelin.
Ah, Moomin Papa.
Have you found a new plant or something?
I'm afraid not, and I think I must have examined every single plant in Moomin Valley.
I know what you mean. There isn't a single person living here that I don't know.
Ah, yes, quite.
Look, why don't you come over and have a cup of tea, Mr. Hamelin?
Isn't that Moomin and Little Mai?
Yes, I think it is.
Really, Moomin Papa, peeping into people's homes.
Oh, it's an empty house, Mr. Hamelin. Moomin, what are you looking at?
Oh, hello, Papa.
Nobody's lived in there for years.
Somebody's just moved in.
Oh, really? Let me have a look. Oh, goodness. How tidy they are.
Perhaps the children will play with us.
Well, they might, but they seem a bit too well behaved for that. I must have a closer look at them.
Me too, Moomin Papa, but the trouble is they never come outside the fence.
Well, in that case, we'll have to go in.
How do we do that, Papa? We can't just walk in there.
Say you want to borrow some sugar. That should do it.
Oh, Mr. Hamelin, where's your imagination? Will you please lend me your magnifying glass?
But surely. Here it is.
Oh, that should do it.
What are you going to do, Papa?
Now then, you all stay out here. My plan will only work if it looks as though I'm on my own.
Oh, but what is your plan, Papa? I hope Papa knows what he's doing. They don't look that friendly to me.
Me neither.
Mama, there's someone coming.
Oh! What do you want, my good man? Come on, tell me quickly. Do you hear me?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think anyone lived here.
Well, we do now, you know. We just moved in.
Really? Oh, do forgive me, madam. I certainly didn't mean to trespass.
Ah, so what are you doing here in the garden, then?
Researching the travel system of ants.
I didn't know they had one.
Oh, yeah, it's fascinating. It's how they find their way and build their roads. They're not here now, of course, but this is their main road. It's very quiet at the moment, but at busy times, it's packed.
I'm afraid I can't see any main road.
Oh, you would if you were an expert. Anyway, I'll point it out to you next time they're on the move, if I'm in the vicinity, of course, but it's worth looking out for. Welcome to Moomin Valley. I'm your next-door neighbor, although we live quite a long way away. I'm Moomin.
Ah, so you must be Moomin Papa, are you?
Ah, yes, that's me. How did you know? Did someone mention my name to you?
We were told the Moomins were a bit unusual. Very nice, they said, though.
How very flattering, thank you. And you're Mrs.
Philly Junk, mother and housewife.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Mrs. Philly Junk.
Well done, Papa. It looks like you found us some new friends to play with.
A welcome party?
Don't you think it's a good idea? We haven't had a party for ages, Mama.
But you hardly know them, and I've never even met them.
But, Mama, how can we show them that they're really welcome and they could meet everyone at a party, couldn't they?
And I could take care of all the children. I know just what to do.
Splendid, Moomin. Ah, Mr. Hamelin.
I know, Moomin Papa. You'd like me to do the fireworks.
It looks like we're throwing a party. We'll have lots of pretty flowers.
Just tell me what you want, Mama, and we'll do it.
It's great. Those kids will just love it.
and survive, Moomin.
Now then, children, the Moomins are all a little bit odd, so behave properly.
Yes, Mother, we will.
They'll be here soon. Take this in, Moomin.
Okay.
The chute works really well.
Oh, good. I must try it.
These look nice.
Oh, Sniff, leave them alone, will you?
Oh, all right. Just this one.
Huh? They're here. Come on, everybody. They'll soon be at the door.
Right. Come on, children. Help me with the flowers.
Oh, dear. Fireworks now or later on?
Oh, later on, I think. Your very own finale.
Welcome to Moomin House, Mrs. Filijon.
It was very kind of you to invite us, Moomin Mama.
Come in, please, and make yourselves at home.
Oh, thank you all very much indeed.
Welcome to Moomin Valley.
Ooh. All in my hair.
It looks very untidy, doesn't it, Mother?
It's a surprise. They should have been rosebuds, but we couldn't find any at all.
Oh, yes. Dear, what a mess.
Mrs. Filijon, let me introduce the children.
They all look different.
Well, yes. Only Moomin is really ours. The others are sort of, I'm sure they'll all get on.
Oh, I'm afraid my children do not play. They would much rather read or study.
Oh, are you sure? They've got to have some time for play.
I'm sure.
Well, come into the dining room anyway. You can watch the others playing.
Make sure the chairs are clean.
Yes, Mother, we will.
Won't you let them play at all?
No, I will not. Oh!
Come on, everybody. Wouldn't you like to have a go on our slide?
No.
You'd really enjoy it once you got going. I know you would.
No, thank you. No, not at all.
No, definitely not.
And you're really quite sure, are you?
Yes.
I thought so.
Then we've got it all to ourselves. Yahoo!
Huh?
Moomin sounds like he's having fun. Oh, and that's little Mai and Sniff. Your children seem very quiet, Mrs. Filijon.
Good children are seen and not heard, my dear. Yippee! Yay! That was one of mine. Yippee! And that was another.
Well, it sounds like they're having fun for once. Now have a biscuit, Mrs. Filijon. They have an unusual taste. I'd run out of flour, so I used, Don't worry. Moomin will look after them.
Go on. It's your turn now.
Oh, my children! Stop it, it's too dangerous. You might hurt yourselves. Oh, come on, stop it at once.
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Filijon. I've got ointment in my bag if they hurt themselves.
Peculiar mother. Stop, children, do you hear me? We're going home now. Now stop it.
Oh, this is great. Like wonderful. Let's let us stay.
I think it's time for the glorious finale, Papa.
I can't say I wasn't warned. It's exposing them to this. Moomin Valley is no place for proper children. No place at all. Oh dear, what's this?
They're fireworks in your honor.
Fireworks?
I made them especially to welcome you.
Oh!
Goodbye! Come back soon!
Yeah, we'll come tomorrow.
No, you will not.
I don't think Mrs. Phillyjonk enjoyed her party.
She's very lucky that I didn't bite her.
She should have had a go on the slide. I'm sure she would have loved it, and then she wouldn't have shouted at her children.
Grown-ups don't slide down chutes, Sniff. They're too afraid of looking silly.
Whoa!
Oh.
Papa!
I'm very sorry, Moomin, but don't worry, I'll fix it. There's nothing much broken.
What happened, my dear?
Well, I thought it had been such a long time since I'd been on a slide that I'd have a go. I didn't think I'd be too heavy for it. I know. When we mend it, why don't we make it strong enough for me and Mama to play on as well? Huh? I think she'd like that.
That's a good idea, Papa. But we want to use it too.
Well, yes, of course. Yeah, I just try it out now and again.
I want you to stay here while I'm out.
What if somebody asks us to play?
What do you mean, play? I hope you're not thinking of the Moomins, are you? I don't want you mixing with those noisy children ever again, do you hear me?
Where are you going, Mother?
To look for another house. It was a terrible mistake coming to Moomin Valley.
Look, there's Mrs. Phillyjonk. Good afternoon.
Please stay away from my children.
Oh, but why? We thought they might like to come and have an adventure with us. Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Hey, hang on a minute!
Oh, you're Tarzan!
I can't reach!
It's too late for you now, Sniff!
Oh, no, not the hungry crocodiles at the bottom of the gorge!
We should have brought the Phillyjonks with us.
But Moomin, Mrs. Phillyjonk said...
We needn't have told her.
Have you been killed and eaten yet, Sniff?
No, I fell on top of the crocodile and knocked him out and then swam ashore.
Sniff, but I thought you couldn't swim.
Mind your own business. Hey, that looks like the Phillyjonks.
Why don't they come over here?
I bet their mother told them not to talk to us. Ha! See if I care. You!
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Why aren't you playing with Moomin and the others?
I don't think they want to play with us.
They didn't call for us when they went past. Stinky's arrived. I wonder what he's doing here.
I bet you it's no fun stuck in that garden.
No, we'd rather be out here playing.
Well, I know somewhere much better than Moomin's. It's a great place to play.
Do you?
Yes, would I lie to you? It's a bit of a way off, but it'll be really exciting and lots of fun. So do you want to come or not?
Well, it is a bit boring here.
Yes, very.
Oh, do you really think they don't want to play with us? Doesn't look like it.
Your brother's absolutely right. So come on if you're coming, 'cause I can't wait.
What's Stinky up to? I don't trust him.
Okay, now, this is the place I told you about. Good, isn't it? Now, if you hang on to that rope, you can swing over to the other side and back again. Don't worry, it's quite safe.
That's great. I've never been anywhere like this.
A bit frightening.
Without the thrill, where's the fun? You need a bit of danger to spice it up.
Gee willikers, it looks like the other side is higher than this side.
Yes, a bit. It's all right. You just have to put your legs up, that's all. Who wants to go first? I've got it. Why don't you all go together?
What, the three of us?
See, this way you won't feel so scared, will you?
No, not together.
Well, why don't you go one at a time, then? That way it's always more fun.
Can you do it, Stinky?
Don't be silly. Of course I can. I do it all the time. One of the things I'm best at, even if I do say so myself.
So why don't you show us, Stinky?
What?
Moomin! I didn't know you were such a rope swinger, Stinky. I'm sure he didn't either. So, this is your usual place, is it?
Well, sort of.
You know something? If you hadn't said that you'd done this lots of times, I wouldn't have believed that I could have done it myself. Come on, Stinky, show us how you do it. If you go first, I'll be second.
No, it's all right. You can go first, Moomin.
Well, I want to see how it's done. Then throw me the rope and I'll follow. Now, tell the truth. You've never done it, have you, Stinky?
Of course I've done it, stupid.
Now, come on. Don't be such a spoilsport. We're all here waiting to cheer you on. All right, everybody. I give you the brave and bold Tarzan Stinky.
We're watching.
Are you ready, Stinky? A big cheer, everyone.
Ready to go. Oh, Stinky, my big brave hero, jump!
Well, go on. We're all waiting for you, Stinky.
Come on, Stinky, show us how it's
Come on,
done.
Stinky,
Come on, you can do
let's go,
it,
you can
Stinky.
do it.
Jump.
Come on, Stinky.
Oh, so this is how you've done it lots of times before, is it?
Yes, the rope must have shrunk.
He was trying to fool you. It was a dangerous game, and he knew very well it couldn't be done.
I didn't.
Now, why don't you come with us and play properly?
You can be Tarzan as long as you like. And when you get tired, just let go of the rope, all right, Stinky?
Moomin, wait! You can't just leave me here, you thugs! It isn't fair! Please help! Don't leave me!
But Stinky was left on his own to decide whether to climb up the rope or drop into the river. And the Philojunk children had more fun than they'd ever had before. But they didn't get home until very late in the evening.
Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Moomin.
Bye, Moomin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my dear children, I told you to stay at home. Where on earth have you been? Where have you been?
With Moomin and the others.
They kidnapped you, did they?
No, we've been playing with them.
Well, you can just forget about the Moomins. We're moving out as soon as we possibly can.
Moving, Mother.
Yes, right away from this valley. This is no place for a spotless and well-ordered home. What's the matter?
No, we don't want to move.
We want to stay, Mother.
Moomin House is nice and dusty.
We want to stay in Moomin Valley forever. Oh, please, Mother. We love it here.
Oh, after all I've done for you children.
In my experience, children usually get what they want.
And that was how Philajunk and her 3 children became permanent residents of Moomin Valley.